Around 350 kilometers from Messi's birthplace of Rosario, Argentina, Julian Alvarez was born in a small town to a factory worker and a teacher. Julian is a simple young lad who came from humble beginnings. However, it was his immense talent as well as his strict work ethic that gave him a name in international football. Now, who is Julian Alvarez and how did he make it big? Let's find out. Let us go back to 2016 and see what Julian Alvarez was up to back then. In 2016, Julian made his entry into River Plate from Atletico Calcian, prior to which he had trials with Boca Juniors and Real Madrid. Following this, he was moved into River Plate's senior squad under manager Marcelo Gallardo during the 2018 and 19 season. After showcasing his skills in River Plate, he went on ahead and joined Manchester City. Now, Manchester City is a huge club, and they do not let just anyone play for them. They look for drive, they look for skill, and most importantly, they are constantly on the lookout for a player that can take their club to a whole new level. And when Julian Alvarez was on the field, they spotted just what they were looking for. A birthday is a day of celebrations, gifts, and most importantly, wishes. Julian's 22nd birthday was quite huge. But do you know why? It was on Julian's 22nd birthday when it was confirmed that he had signed for Premier League champions Manchester City on a 5.5-year contract, whose details we shall discuss a little while later. However, Julian still had to play on loan for River Plate till July 2022. This was big news. His career was going to skyrocket, and most importantly, the world will be able to see him showcase his talent on the field. To top things off, apart from his success in the leagues, he began his international career on the side when he was selected by the Argentina under-20s to train against the senior team at the 2018 FIFA World Cup. He finally made his big debut against Chile on the 3rd of June 2021 in a World Cup qualifier. And on the 29th of March 2022, he scored his first international goal in a 1-1 draw against Ecuador. Scoring a goal is not at all easy, and we're sure that when he did it, he surely must have felt as if he was on cloud 9. The 2022 FIFA World Cup was huge and it was all over the news. Not only football fanatics, but the entire world was watching. And an opportunity to play in such a game is the best way to show the world and other teams one's drive and talent. That is exactly what Julian did throughout the competition. The finals were quite exciting and his team won the match. Alvarez was included in Argentina's World Cup winning 26-man squad, putting him on the radar. One of the most notable moments in this World Cup for him was when he helped Argentina win 3-0 against Croatia in the semifinals, making him the youngest player since Pelé to score 2 goals in a World Cup semifinal at 22 years. Accomplishing such a feat at such a young age surely had many professionals noticing him, and keeping an eye on the next time he went on the field, waiting to see what he would pull off next. With fame comes fans, and Julian has plenty of fans. Despite having fans from all across the world, the man remains humble and has ingrained a great work ethic in his lifestyle from a very early age that has contributed to his success. Both his parents were normal working class people, with his father Gustavo working for a cereal factory and his mother Mariana who works as a kindergarten teacher. Right from a very young age, Julian gained massive support from both his parents and the rest of his family as well. Julian has 2 siblings, one older brother and one younger brother, named Rafael and Agu Alvarez, respectively. Other details about the rest of his extended family have not been revealed. Speaking of family, his first coach really treated Julian like he was his own son and trained him well during his initial few years. Rafael Varas was a delivery driver by day and the coach of Club Atletico by night. When he first saw Julian play, he cannot believe his eyes when he saw Julian kick the ball like he was born to do just that. Even after Julian made it big, he never forgot his first coach. In the autumn of 2020, he bought Varas a new delivery van, which brought Varas to tears. That was quite a big gift for Varas, as his previous delivery van was not big enough to deliver groceries, and this proved to be quite a blessed solution to this problem of his. Now that is quite a gesture, isn't it? According to Varas, Julian was always with a ball, and even then, he was like the person he is today, only in miniature. He's a very quiet person, very responsible and focused. Playing football has always been so natural to him. I remember one goal when he was about 8 or 9, when he beat 4 or 5 rivals and scored a Rabona goal. That's when I realized we had a different kind of player, who could be a world star. I was not his teacher. How can you teach a player like Julian? You can only advise. His humbleness and great effort towards acing the sport has paid off tremendously. In fact, his earnings doubled to around £100,000 a week by signing the new long-term contract with Manchester City. In addition to this, his performance at the World Cup truly showed the potential he held, and this extended his contract and got him tied up with Manchester City till 2028. This extension in the contract came just a few months after Alvarez moved to the Etihad Stadium. Alvarez truly treats his team as a family and cherishes his relationship with them. Speaking of relationships, all his female fans must be wondering if he has a special someone who he's romantically involved with. Sorry girls, but Julian is happy and taken. Julian Alvarez has a girlfriend who has been by his side for quite a few years now. Though they started off as friends, they seem happy and in love as we speak. How do we know that? Well, just look at his Instagram account. Amelia Ferrero is the lucky girl who has seen Julian rise in fame and his career and has supported him through thick and thin. In fact, you may have seen her in his Instagram post where he openly showcases that he's happy and taken. Maria Amelia Ferrero is a physical education teacher for kids and is quite active on social media. Julian became a millionaire at a very young age, and this truly helped him improve his lifestyle too. However, the man has been quite private about his assets, including his cars and houses that he owns. This leads us to another question. How much does Julian Alvarez actually make from the sport? Julian earns around $62,000 per week while playing for Manchester City. While he was playing for Argentina, he was making around $14,000 per week. Taking this into consideration, that man is said to hold a current net worth of $2 million. Yes, the man is a millionaire. Apart from this, Alvarez also racks a decent income from various endorsement deals. The most prominent one that he's currently involved with is his deal with the sportswear company Adidas. You may have seen him donning the Adidas X Speed Portal 1 cleats while dribbling across the field, promoting the marvelous piece of footwear in the process. Almost every footballer has a nickname, and Julian has a very creative one too. If you ever hear anyone shouting, "El Aranita, don't run," as they're probably just calling out to Julian. El Aranita translates to the little spider, and just like how it frightens people, Julian frightens anyone who plays football with him with his skill and talent. The nickname El Aranita slowly changed to La Araña or the Spider. Many have been calling him the Spider ever since he started playing football. In fact, it was his family that started this nickname. But why did they nickname him the Little Spider? In an interview with Sky Sports, Julian stated, "It was a very small village and we always played together ever since I was very young. We shared the same group of friends. We would all meet up on a small pitch that we had in the village and spent many hours just playing football together." He further added, "It was just something that came to me when I was a little kid, no older than 4, playing football with my brothers. One day my brother said, 'Look at him, like a little spider.' It just stuck, and when you get older, you don't give it up. I like it, it is a great nickname." What is in store for La Araña? Only time will tell, but we're pretty sure that he's gonna make it even bigger than he already has. If you're interested in seeing how Julian Alvarez spends all his money and how good it is, click the clip on the screen now.